Good morning, how are we doing? How are we doing, guys? I don't know why I shouted, I'm in a public park. But yeah, welcome back to the YouTube. Now, it's been a bit of a break, and honestly, I am coming back with what is looking to be a very, very big bang. So, if any of you watching this follow me on Instagram, right, let's not bullshit. I've not got that big a following on here yet. If you're watching this, you definitely do follow me on Instagram. You'll have seen the fact that I've been documenting in the last couple of weeks that I'm actually going into a diet. It's actually the first diet I've been in for about a year and a half. And look, because I was on a holiday last month, and look, it was the best I've ever felt in my body, do not get me wrong, because for so many years my goal was to just feel comfortable in my body without my top off on a holiday and that. And I did. However, now I'm like, okay, and now I want to feel actually insanely confident and fit. So that is the new goal. So I'm undertaking a 10-12-week diet, okay? So I want to document the journey on here, on Instagram, and today we're going to be docking you through a full day of eating, alright? And what I'm going to be speaking to you about throughout the day, and also just throughout the series in general, is what is the timeline for the diet, what are the goals, what are we doing, what is our activity levels, and then generally just like it's casual general advice that I've taken up and picked up over, God, I combined nearly 4 or 5 years of dieting. I'm currently out taking a lovely morning walk just now. If you're in Scotland, you'll know that it's been almost scarily good weather lately, so I'm out just now walking, replying to client WhatsApps, and yeah, I'll be going home and getting breakfast, and that's where I'll see you next. Hello, how are you doing? So we are finally back home for breakfast. Had to come home, had to do the dishes, do all that boring adult stuff, and we're now here sat with breakfast. Let me just get the camera, I can just show it to you a second. There we go, look at that. So yeah, we are looking at about 800 calories per breakfast right now. Pretty much breakfast is like the same every single day, like literally 90 grams of oats, about 200 to 250 grams of 0% fat-free Greek yogurt, about 200 grams of frozen fruit, and then I will have 2 squares of dark chocolate. That varies from week to week, whatever I can be bothered picking up in Tesco, and then just like a drizzle of honey, about a tablespoon of honey. So altogether it's about 850 calories, and look, it's sets me up really, really well. I'll put the macros on that on screen just now, but yeah, for me, like, breakfast is like the number one most important meal of the day. Like for me, and again, I know some people are different, but I don't believe in the whole like breakfast doesn't work for me. I'm not a breakfast person. You either haven't found one that you like, you haven't tried to find one that you like, or perhaps when people are always like, I'm never hungry for breakfast. Have you ever thought it's maybe because you're having your dinner the night before, and then you're not moving between having dinner and going to bed, you're not moving at all, and then you're waking up in the morning and not doing any morning activity? Your body needs movement for gut digestion to actually work better. So of course you're not going to feel hungry in the morning because you've still just got all the food from the dinner the night before. Go for a morning walk, I promise you. Like, you're not going to come back and have like maybe like an 800 calorie bowl of oats, but you're going to feel a lot fucking hungrier, right? So let's get this down, and then plan of action for today. I've got a track session later on, so plan of action for the rest of today, we are a couple of client calls, track session tonight, and then I'm also making a free resource called Calories, Craving and Chaos. Basically just a free resource which is going to have about 7 to 8 videos, documents, which is just going to help people understand, number one, how to actually stop eating like a child, how to eat so that their body looks like they actually train, and also just some advice on how to actually train better, eat smarter, train smarter. Alright, so I'll catch up with these in a bit. It is lunchtime, right? So today we are just doing something, literally the most simple thing ever. Literally, I've actually not got one part of it. Give me a second. Literally, chicken, wrap, cheese. Chicken and cheese wraps. Literally, so simple, because I'm on my laptop like all day today. I'm going to make them just now, and then I'm going to go back to work for a couple of hours, and then I'm off to the track in a few hours. And basically today's my calorie for today is about 2,700. So dinner will be about 800 to 900 calories, and then I'm saving a couple hundred calories because I always get some carbs in me before my track session, because that session will absolutely end me and I need some energy for it. and also a little bit of food after it because I need something to help me when I'm crying in pain at the end of the track session. So yeah, literally about 220 grams of chicken, then 2 wraps. Literally, we'll cook the chicken in the air fryer, put them into wraps, then I'll toast them in the air fryer. Obviously, actually no, back a couple of steps. Cook the chicken in the air fryer, put the cooked chicken into a wrap, sprinkle some cheese into each wrap, and then toast them in the air fryer, and then have them. And it is literally just like the most ultimate home comfort meal ever. So that puts us at the day for about 1,1500 calories, and about 900 for dinner, a couple of hundred for carbs before my session, another 100 or 200 after my session, and that is us for the day. But look, yeah, honestly, like, I am the most simple guy. I don't even think it's ADHD. I think it's just I'm just really boring with food. Like, but I enjoy boring. Like, there's a difference between simple and beige. Beige is like when you go on a drive, and then if you go on a 3-hour drive in Britain, you will go past about 17 KFCs, 10 McDonald's, 4 million Costas or Starbucks, but you will never go past just like a Nando's on the motorway. Can you imagine that? A Nando's on the motorway, how fucking good that would be, alright? But yeah, that's beige. Simple is just having the same things over and over again. That's how I like it. Alright, so I'm gonna go and get my wraps, chicken, and all that good shit done, and I will see you when the masterpiece is being dished up. Okay, so we're now into the actual crafting of the lunch, the creation part, okay? So, where the fuck are my wraps? Oh, they're up here. So, please don't insult me for how I open the packet, alright? Get a couple of wraps. I'm literally just like dividing the dividing the air fryer thing of chicken into 2 wraps. I'm sitting here fucking fighting with a wrap. Oh. Now these are going to go into the air fryer. I'm not on. I will see you very, very soon. How are we doing? So lunch is ready. It's just a wrap, because it doesn't really look that fucking fancy, but I can guarantee these are going to taste out fucking outrageous. Yeah, it's actually been a pretty good morning. I'm feeling like in a very productive state of mind recently, just like very, well, productive. So we've got about potentially 6, currently confirmed 4 clients that are going to be doing a photo shoot in October. So I've been creating like a presentation to send out to them and the potential people interested, just to give a bit more idea about how we're going to be doing it, how it's going to be working. It's going to be really, really cool. Obviously, I've got my own photo shoot in August, which we're actually doing on a beach, which is going to be different. I'm looking forward to that. And yeah, so after about these, I'm going to get back to that, finish off the anti-diet blueprint, which is something that I think is going to be really, really good. Because yeah, just like I'm dieting right now, obviously, like, well, literally the main point of the video. But the thing is, like, most people can't diet because most people's interpretation of what a diet is not what a diet is meant to be. Like, a diet is like, I'm doing a sort of 12-week diet, it's like a short space of time. People will constantly look for just a diet that they just do with no time frame, with no goal in mind. It's just, I'm just going to diet to get skinny. That's basically what people do. It's just not going to work, alright? It's got to be like a time frame with like a specific goal. So like, I'm doing a 12-week diet to drop about 12 to 13 kilograms. I'm not just dieting just for the sake of dieting. And that's why you hear so many people say, oh, the diet starts on Monday. Because their previous attempt at a diet wasn't even really a diet. It was more just that, right, I'm going to try and eat as little as I can for a couple of weeks, which is not going to work, because I'm going to get really fucking hungry and I'm just going to binge. One of those things. So that's what I want to, that's what I hope to improve people's knowledge of and relationship with this document here. So look, if you're watching this and you'd like it, it'll be out like end of May. It's going to be really, really good. Excited to show it to people and hopefully educate and help some people. But yeah, I'm going to get these down, mate, and I will catch up with you soon. Let's go run. Good evening. How are we doing, guys? So you join me as I'm going out for an evening walk with my twister in hand. I'm not gonna lie, I did actually plan to record some of my run either before my run, during the run, or just after I'd done it. I completely forgot, and the reason for that is because what was meant to be a track session in the evening turned out to be a mid-afternoon run outdoors. Well, it was also going to be outdoors, but it was just on the streets. And when I tell you that doing this run at 2 PM in the heat was one of the most painful experiences I've had in a long time, oh, I was nearly crying. So I've came home, had a call, new client signed up, which is very cool, but I had to have a bit of a half an hour period to just try and mentally recover from whatever that was. So yeah, Twister just now, going for a walk, just going to reply to some client messages for the evening and go home, and then I'm going to be meal prep. I'm going to be getting my dinner for tonight, but I'm also going to be meal prepping that dinner for the next few days. So I'm going to show you through that, and yeah, no, it's been a really good day. I'm feeling a very I feel in a very good spot in general right now with work, with training. Just look at keep this positive feeling up, and look, I hope you're having a good day as well. And yeah, it's going to be a bit of a bigger dinner than planned because of the heat. I exerted a hell of a lot more than I thought I would, so I'm going to need a little bit more calories to recover tonight. Alexa, play. From my life, oh long. Alright, Alexa, pause. Be fucking quiet, you. There we go. How are we doing? Alright, okay, so it is dinner / meal prep time, okay? So, literally, so simple. I've done this every week for God knows how long now, alright? So, first of all, chicken. I do actually have a bit of a gripe with Aldi though. So I usually get their big 2 kilogram packet of chicken, which is about £12. They were out, so yesterday I had to buy 2 of the smaller packets, which cost me £12.50. So Aldi, you owe me about £1.40, you bunch of shitbags, alright? So next up, literally, we've got spirale, I don't know, I'm not gonna lie, I don't really care about what pasta it is. I literally just go to Aldi and just pick up the first one, whether it's fusilli or fusilli, penne, spirale. I'm probably gonna, I was gonna say if I've got many Italians watching this video, that'd be few and far between. Basically, I don't fucking care, they all taste the same to me, alright? And then we have got tomato and bacon pasta sauce. Literally, again, not even just saying this, for the fact that this is like 60 pence, it is so good, alright? I'm not going to say, oh, it's better than the ones you get in the fancy restaurants in town. Obviously it's not, but for the price you're paying, it is so nice. And see, for like meal prep, it is fantastic. And honestly, like, obviously I've been doing this for a long time, so it is easy for me, but it's like literally, where are they? Oh, this here altogether is about, I don't know, about 14 pounds, and that will last me, if I have like chicken pasta once a day, that'll last me like 6 days, genuinely. So I'm gonna go and get on with some cooking it up and all that stuff, and I'll catch up with you at some point during the chefing process. What's happening? How are we doing? Let me just get this set up. Lovely. Okay, so we are literally now just at the part where we are mixing in the sauce for the pasta. Really fucking fancy. Got the chicken just finishing off in the air fryer. So basically what I do is, because I am absolutely Hank Marvin, I'm going to divvy up my dinner for tonight, and then I've saved the rest of the raw chicken, so I'm then going to cook the rest of the chicken whilst I eat. So then I'll have my dinner, and then what I'll do is I will divvy up the other portions of pasta and chicken into Tupperware for the next few days. And literally, it's as simple as that. I know people say, oh, meal prep is easy, but it's in my opinion, alright, the biggest reason why people struggle with meal prep is they just overcomplicate it. Just find a protein source, chicken. Find a carb source, it can be pasta. It could also be rice. You could just back a big bag of jasmine rice, cook a fuck ton of that off, cook a big bag of chicken. There you go, it's 4 or 5 days of lunches or dinners, and that again will cost you no more than maybe £11, alright? Even if you're making it for a couple, if you're with your partner or your friend or whatever it is, they'll still do you for a good few days, and you're probably eating less than I am, so I might even do you more days, alright? Just gotta keep it really simple. So I will see you in a minute when we're about to scram. And there we go. Can't really show you it properly or else it will fall over, but yeah, actually no, fuck it, I'll just fuck it, do this. There we go. Lovely stuff. And there we go. Lovely. So yeah, there we go. You know what? A really just a fantastic day. I think it's I think it's important when you do what I do. It goes for any job really, but it's we're all in this era where it's with social media, with training, with all that stuff, it's so easy to just always be doing something. We always do something. You actually forget to just stop for a second and actually just, appreciate where you are. And the simple fact is I'm in a position in my life where a couple of years ago I could have literally only dreamed of being here in regards to who I am in my career. where I am within my business, like not just financially, but just like generally, like, you know, the people I get to work with, like my clients, like I love working with them. Like I genuinely, like, I wake up in the morning and I look forward to working with my clients. Not like everybody can say that about their work with physique and training. Like I've came back from a holiday a couple weeks ago and I'm just in that zone. And the thing is, for me, I've always been very much like I can be fantastic for like 6-7 weeks, and I can be decent for 5-6 weeks, which is okay, and it's all right for most people. But I do hold myself to a higher standard than other people. That's an arrogance, I just do. So then I've got to maintain the standards that keep me there. So yeah, just feeling really, really good. So in regards to day of eating for today, so I had what did I have? I had obviously that twister. Then I had a packet of melon and pineapple from Tesco. Then I had a wee little slice of sourdough bread whilst I was waiting for this to cook. So again, I'll put the macros on that on the stream, but I believe for the day we're sitting at about 2,690. I might be wrong. It's somewhere close to that. High 300 carbs and then about 180 grams of protein. Right now, I am a bit more carb dominant just with my diet, just because of like the volume of training. I need it. Got a big guy, training a lot. But yeah, so realistically, like with like nutrition, nothing will really change at all for like a good while. Of the goals to take this into about August time, nothing will really change until I assume July. Obviously, the goal by July is obviously to be probably the low 90 kilograms, and by that point maybe food will be reduced a little bit. But again, you got to think about, other people don't think about, is that what got you from A to B won't get you from B to C. Like when I'm right now, I'm 97 or just under 97 kilograms. When I hit say 92 kilograms, I might not have the same level of hunger just because my stomach will have shrunk a little bit. So yeah, that's the way I looked at it. But look, I'm feeling very, very good for this prep for the rest of this week. And yeah, so on the next episode of this, what I'll do is I'll cover again what I'm eating for that day, but I'll also go into a bit more detail about, like, you know, like my training right now, what I'm training for, like, you know, how the training impacts the cut and all that stuff, how it benefits it. And yeah, I shall see you there. Apart from that, I hope you have a lovely Thursday night, just as I am, eating a bit of food in the sun, and I shall yeah, I'll see you later. Bye bye.